guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is super exciting. If you guys know me at all, you know that astrology is my everything. I love astrology so much, so this collection is right up my alley. I've been playing around with the brand new Colourpop Astrology collection. I'm so excited. I died. I died when I saw like the little sneak peek on Instagram. My friends Dupe that posted the reveal and I was shook. I was so excited. So we have little eyeshadow quads of all of the signs and the packaging is so cute on all of them. The names on all of them are super cute. So these are launching on Thursday, August 19th at 10 a.m. PST. As always, you guys can use my code. It is just KATRINA and it'll save you 10% off the Colourpop website. I think when you guys are watching this, it'll be Wednesday. I know that they're launching a new brow pen as well. I don't have it yet, but I thought I would let you guys know since when you guys are watching this, I'm pretty sure it'll launch right when this video goes up. So if you guys were interested, they are launching a really, like, it's super tiny and precise. So they're launching a brow pen, which is super exciting. I've been waiting for them to launch a brow pen, so I thought I'd let you guys know that as well. And they also just launched mystery boxes, which is super exciting. So they're launching a lot of things. I don't have the other two things yet. Just focusing on the quads today, but I thought I would let you guys know while you guys are watching this video, and my code will work on all of those products as well. So if you guys don't know, I am an Aries, and my big three is I'm a double Aries, so I'm an Aries sun and an Aries moon with a Scorpio rising. I also know my big six, which is your sun, moon, rising, Mercury, Venus, and Mars. My Venus and Mercury are both in Pisces, and then my Mars is in Leo, so there's my big six if you guys were interested. I always get a lot of questions asking like how I got my birth chart and everything. I use Cafe Astrology to do everyone that I know to get their birth chart. I'm literally that person that like when I meet you, I'm like, so what time were you born? Where were you born? What's your birthday? I need to know your entire birth chart this very second. So I use Cafe Astrology, their birth chart thing, to read everyone's chart. So if you guys want to know your guys' birth chart, I will link that down below for you guys. So anyways, let's get into the palettes. I'm going to try to do them by fire, water, air, and earth. So okay, so starting off with the fire signs, obviously because I'm a fire sign, I'm gonna start off with my own. We have Aries, and this palette is called the Bold and The Aries, and it is so cute. This one is definitely right up my alley. I'm never mad at the Aries shades that they pick for palettes and stuff because it's always like the colors that I like. So this is what it looks like. There are 2 shimmers and 2 mattes in every palette, I think, and there are no pressed glitters in any of them. We have Sagittarius In Flight, which I love Sagittariuses. They're just like me. And then this is what that one looks like. I feel like this one could have been a little bit more like deeper, more intense, but it's still really cute. Again, 2 shimmers, 2 mattes. Try to go through these really fast because there are 12 palettes. And then lastly, for the fire signs, we have big Leo energy. I have mixed feelings about Leos. Like, I love them because they're fire signs, but Leo men, demons. And this is what the Leo one looks like. Definitely very Leo colors, but yeah, so that is the Leo palette. I'll do swatches of each like category, like fire, water, so that way I can fit, I think, 3 palettes on each arm. Moving on to the water signs, we have Pisces In the Sky, which I love this one. Pisces are my favorite signs of all time, so this is what the Pisces one looks like. It's so pretty. One of these shimmers is like a duochrome. It is stunning, and I think this is definitely very Pisces vibes. Next, for the water signs, we have Scorpio, which is my rising sign, and I love this palette. This is like right on my alley. It's so pretty. It's like plums and purples. I love this. So that one is Scorpio, and this one is called The Secret Life of Scorpio, which I think is super cute. And lastly, for the water signs, we have Tender Loving Cancer. This is such a pretty palette too. I love these colors. Even though Cancers aren't like my absolute favorite sign. One of my best friends is a Cancer, but yeah. This is the palette for Cancers. It's like has this really pretty like duochrome blue shimmer in here. It's super pretty. So those are the water signs. On to the earth signs, which earth signs I've had a lot of opinions about in the past. If you guys follow me like on anything, you guys know I've been very strongly opinionated on Tauruses for a long time, but I've come to realize that I actually love Tauruses, and there's actually a lot of Tauruses in my life, and I think I was just like in denial, but I love Tauruses. They're honestly great. So I actually love this palette too. This one is Never Taurus Apart. I love the name, and this palette is like right up my alley too. I love the like olive green, the shimmers in here, the brown. It is so pretty. I love this palette so much. So that one is the Taurus palette. And we have Virgos, which I have mixed feelings about Virgos. Virgo women are fine. Virgo men are actually awful. That's another story for another day. But this is the Virgo palette, and this one is called Like a Virgo. It's such a cute little palette. And yeah, this one's like okay. It's like very, it could have, I don't know, maybe it could have had like a brighter color in here, but this is kind of like also what I think of when I think of Virgos. So, and then lastly we have Capricorns. One of my best friends is a Capricorn. She's great. Capricorn men, on the other hand, I could be here all day. This one is probably like one of my least favorite palettes, but I think they could have definitely done like different colors for Capricorn. But yeah, that's the Capricorn palette. So those are the earth signs. Moving on to the last category, we have air signs. Start off with my second favorite sign ever, which is Libras. This one is the Peace, Love, and Libra palette. And this is what it looks like. I love this palette. This screams Libra to me. Even though it doesn't look like much, this, like, it screams Libra. Like, just these pinks, like very soft, romantic, pretty shades. I love this palette so much, and I love Libras to death. Next we have Geminis, which get a very bad rep in the astrology world. I like Geminis for the most part. Some of them are definitely like, they live up to the reputation, but a lot of them are not. They're like misunderstood. But this one is the Gemini palette, and this one's called Semi Precious Gemini. Yeah, this is a super cute palette, nice and yellow and bright. Last but not least, we have Aquarius. This one is Crystal Clear Aquarius. I won't speak on Aquariuses, but this is the palette. I love this blue in here. It's super pretty. Fun fact, Kid Cudi's in Aquarius, and I would die for Kid Cudi, so not all Aquariuses are bad. So those are all of the air sign palettes. So those are all of the palettes, and yeah, I think for the most part, most of them match pretty well with like the signs. Like when I think of like the colors for the signs, I think it goes well with them. So I'll link all of the stuff down below for you guys. I don't have the prices yet, but I'm sure they'll be the same price as the quads normally are. But I'll put all the info and everything you guys need to know down below in the description box. So anyways, this is a look that I came up with today using some of the palettes. So if you guys want to see how I got this look right here and to hear my final thoughts on this collection, then just keep watching. Also, I just realized you can't even see my dress right now in the frame, but it is an astrology dress and it has the signs all over it. I love this dress. It's from Motel Rocks. I've had it for a while, but it's super cute. But yeah, you can even see it on camera. So what a waste, but I had to show it off. So I'm going to be using my palettes that are in my big three, but technically it's only two palettes because I am a double Aries. So I'm going to be using Aries and Scorpio. These are my two favorite anyway. Like, if this doesn't like scream me to begin with anyway, like these colors and that being my big three, like I don't know what does. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the Aries one, and I'm gonna take 0 to 100. I love the names because it's so me. Okay, so I'm gonna take 0 to 100, and I'm gonna use that as my transition shade. I love these colors so much. You guys know these are like my favorite colors for eyeshadow. So I definitely think they're very like spot on for the signs. So I'm here for it. So that's a really nice transition shade. I'm going to go ahead and go into, what shade is this? Fired Up. It's the one with the little Aries sign in it. I'm going to take this on my outer corner. I'm starting off really lightly so I can build this color up. Because I'm going to go in with the one from the Scorpio palette. So I just want to build this color up. So I'm just starting off just a little bit at a time. I'm going to build that up a little bit into the crease to just blend that together. Okay, once I have that down, I just took a little bit just to add enough depth to the eye without going like too crazy. I'm with the Scorpio palette, and I'm taking Mystery, which is this like dark, like, what color? Like, it's not even like eggplant maybe. Like, I love this color so much. It reminds me a little bit of Relish from Urban Decay, which if you guys have been following me forever, then you guys know that's like my favorite eyeshadow of all time. So I'm gonna take this on my outer corner. I love this so much. I love this color. And I'm gonna build this up I want this to be like nice and smoky and dark. This is like the perfect eyeshadow color. I love this shade so much. This in the crease. I'm gonna go back with the brush that I was using before with no additional product just to blend the edges out. And I actually blended out really easily. Keeping this on the outer portion of my eye and a little bit like in the outer half of the crease. Obsessed with the Scorpio palette. I was gonna use the shimmer from the Aries one on my lid, but I just can't get away from this shade in the Scorpio one. This one's called, I always mess up the shades because it's like backwards on the back. The one that I took on this outer corner with the little Scorpio sign in it, I think it's called Secret Secrets, not Mystery. And then for my lid, I'm gonna take Burning Passion. I'm so excited for this color. Oh, I love it. There's also, I'm gonna use the other shimmer in here too, I think. This is like a perfect palette for me. There's also like this really pretty purple shade. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of that like towards the center. So I went ahead and just did my base and the rest of my face basically. So we're gonna move on to the lower lash line. So I'm actually gonna take the Aries palette and I'm gonna take, what shade is this? 0 to 100. I'm just gonna run that along the lower lash line. I'm just connecting that to the top up here. And I am gonna smoke this out a little bit. You guys know I love to smoke out my lower lash line, especially with like red eyeshadows. Inner corner, I'm gonna take the All I Do Is Win shade. I'm just gonna take that with my finger and pop that on the inner corner. It's like a really pretty, like it kind of has like a little bit of like a peachy orange shift. That's it for the eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and just finish up the rest of my makeup and then I'll come back and give you guys my final thoughts on the collection. Okay, so I just went ahead and finished up the rest of my makeup. For my lips, I'm just wearing this lip stain that I've been wearing like a lot recently. I really love it. This is the Tutti Frutti Glossy Lip Stain from Colourpop. I have been wearing this so much lately. It really does last. It stains and it holds up underneath the mask and everything, so it works really well. I love it, so I thought it would go really well with this look. So go ahead and give you guys my final thoughts on this collection. I'm a little biased just because I love everything astrology. I'm literally one of those people that like if it has Aries on it, I will buy it. Like I'm literally one of those people. So I really love this collection. A lot of people were complaining about the shades of the palettes, but I feel like even though, you know, they are like the typical shades that you would think for each palette, it's like, how much can you really do, you know, when like those are like typically the shades for the signs, you know. But I feel like even though like some of the ones that are like a little bit more toned down, the shimmers in some of them are really pretty. Like they have like that really pretty like duochrome shift type of shadow to them, so I really like them. I really liked the ones that I used. I think I actually like the Scorpio one more than the Aries one, but I like both of them. Also really like the Pisces one as well. This like duochrome shadow in here is so pretty. Also really like the Taurus one as well. I love these like olive green shades, and I feel like a lot of times when like brands will do like Taurus or anything like that, like those shades, it's usually like just browns, and I like that they did like more on the green like olive side, so I really like that one too. I like the Cancer one as well. I think this one's actually really pretty because it has like that lavender in it, and it's not like the typical, I feel like a lot of things that are Cancer are blue, and even though it has like this blue like really pretty duochrome shadow in there, I like the other colors in here as well, even though Cancers aren't like my favorite sign ever. I really like this palette, so glad that they did the little quads. I think these would be such good gifts. I hope that they keep these palettes around because I love giving my friend, I always give my friends like stuff with their sign on them. Like I do that all the time, so like giving them like a little palette like that with their sign on it, or even giving them like their big three in the palettes would be so cute as a gift. So I personally really like the collection. I think it's so cute. I love the names that they did for each palette. It wasn't just like Aries, Taurus, Gemini, you know, things like that. They actually like did little cute names with each palette. The names on each shadow in each palette are really cute, and I don't know, I really like it. I think it's such a cute collection. I was so excited to see that they were doing the quads for astrology. I like yelled when I saw my friends do that post, like the swatches and everything. I was so excited. So I really like the collection. Like I love it. I will personally buy like the individual palettes and give them to my friends for like their birthday or whatever. Like I love that. So anyways, I hope that this video was helpful for you. If you guys were thinking about picking some of these up, leave me a comment down below and tell me what your sign is. I love hearing your guys' signs. Also, let me know if you guys are going to pick these up. I definitely would recommend them. I think they're so cute. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.